the airship captain?
Sure.
Yeah, let's call him. I'm going to call him Jeff. Jeff was originally supposed to be the main character, and you're supposed to follow his story.
Okay.
But then, halfway through production, it changed producers, and the design decision was made.
Weird.
Yeah, the design decision was made to include Vaughn as the character.
Oh, so instead they decided to change to the least appealing, least likable protagonist of any Final Fantasy game ever.
Not so much change to him, but more completely invent him.
Yeah.
In that he wasn't in the story at all up until that point.
Right.
And then they made him the protagonist, which, if you look at the story, and there's this whole big political upheaval happening, you don't have any interaction with it, you're just along for the ride.
Yeah.
So nothing you do as Vaughn makes any sense or has any point, because everything that is done by the other characters carries weight. And you're just a dude that's along for the ride.
I don't know. Dude who's just along for the ride is like a pretty common trope in storytelling, though.
Yeah, but not specifically in the Final Fantasy series. You're always the main impetus of change.
That's true. You're right.
It just seems
the story, it's very, very different. And the gameplay is very different. Like, the whole thing is just weird. It's a weird game.
Maybe it's just a traditionalist in me and the wanting to go back to the active battle system, but I don't like how they keep experimenting with every new Final Fantasy game, and they change it so drastically.
In fairness, they kind of change the battle system every time.
Yeah, but it always used to be the same sort of, right-hand side you, left-hand side them, take turn, fight.
Part of the reason, another reason I like 10 so much is I actually really prefer fully turn-based systems rather than active time.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that. But I don't think there's ever going to be a point now where Square Enix is going to go back to a traditional battle system.
That wasn't designed for it. Hello?
Hello?
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Well, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear us.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
So, how long have you got left in your journey?
Like, probably an hour.
Well, we've been talking for almost 2.
Yep.
Good lord.
Yeah, man. I'm surprised I haven't died of hunger, because Elliot won't get the fuck on Skype.
How about that Pokemon?
Hey, how about those Pokemons?
Pokemon?
Pokemon! No, so I bought Pokemon X recently.
You guys played any of that Poke?
Yeah, I've completed it.
Kyle?
Can he hear us? Is he gone?
Guys?
Hello?
Have you dropped down to 2G?
What's going on?
I'm guessing your signal's crapping out.
Yeah, it's probably...
Oh!
Hey!
Hello?
Guys!
Kyle!
He's fallen down a hole! Oh.
Man, Carcasts are the best kind of casts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can hear you, Kyle. But,
okay, cool. Have you guys been playing Pokemon?
Yes.
I've been playing Pokemon.
Okay.
Although,
cool.
not as much as...
The new one?
Yeah.
New one or, like, blue version?
Pokemon Red? What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Charizard.
No! Blastoise?
Although, I actually had Pokemon Green.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it in Japanese?
Wait, no, I didn't have Pokemon Green. I had Bulbasaur.
Yeah, Bulbasaur. Yeah, it's a bit different than the whole version.
Well, man, it was green.
That's true. So you just thought they were called, the versions were called what starter you picked?
No, well, you had Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, and one represented Charizard and one was Blastoise.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I picked Bulbasaur. So in my memory, I had Pokemon Green, because obviously there's a third option, so there's going to be a third game with the color.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but the third game for Gen 1 was yellow.
Well, it was red and green in Japan.
Yeah.
And, like, the fact the colors were different in Japan than America sparked, like, this crazy run of like schoolyard rumors. It was always like the rumor about like what different color versions of Pokemon they had in Japan
And I
that weren't
heard,
in America.
Pokemon Green, that if you move that truck, there's a Mew underneath it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I heard in Japan they had a Pokemon Purple version that has like a Ghastly on the cover,
Man,
and a pink version that has a Jigglypuff.
I'm not even kidding. My uncle, he works for Nintendo, and he told me that there's a Pokemon Black.
Well, my
Wait, who is?
No, there's
wait, there is a. Oh my god,
Oh my god, he did work for Nintendo all along!
there's gonna be a Pokemon Black version about. It's about Team Rocket takes Mew and Mewtwo and tries to combine them into Mew 3. Think about it.
Wow.
That's a real thing that I heard, and it's gonna be for GameCube. Mind blown.
Wow. I heard you can plug your Pokemon game into the GameCube and you get all your Pokemon in 3D on your Game Boy.
I heard that you talk to your mom in Pallet Town 100 times, and then talk to Professor Oak 100 times, and then talk to the guy who teaches you how to catch a Pokemon 100 times, and then you fly to Fuchsia City and you surf down to Seafoam Islands and you surf up and down on the eastern edge, you can get a Mew.
Wow, man, I'm going to try that tonight. I'll let you know.
Or a Pikablue. You get a Pikablue.
I remember Pikablue. And then everyone's like, what the fuck is Marill?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember my friend telling me that he went to some convention or something where someone probably happened to have some like piece of promotional art that had a Marill on it, and he was like, I saw it. It looked exactly like a Pikachu, but it was blue and it had a ball at the end of its tail. It looked exactly like a Pikachu. It's Pikablue. I saw it. And then when I finally saw Marill, I was like, you asshole. It doesn't look anything like Pikachu.
Yeah, nothing at all. Well, maybe if, Pikachu stopped exercising and started eating up cake. How do you feel about, what is it, Pichu?
Pichu.
Pichu, the unevolved version of Pikachu.
Pichu!
I don't know, at that point, Pokemon took a turn for the worse for me when they started retroactively saying, by the way, there's baby versions.
So it took a turn
I thought
in Gold and Silver.
I thought it was really dumb at the time, but now I like it.
I remember playing Japanese versions of Pokemon Gold before it was released in the UK, and someone attempted to do a fan patch of it, and it made no fucking sense.
I actually, I one time went over to Keith's house, and I found him on his computer playing an emulated version of the Japanese version of Yellow, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Because I don't even think I knew about emulation at the time. I was just like, this is madness.
I would have totally sold it as Elite Hacker. Look at my mad skills, son. But no, yeah, when I found emulation, it was like, this is amazing. I can play all these awesome games. And,
that's when I finally was able to go back and play like Final Fantasy 4 and 6 stuff.
Although didn't
Mario
they
RPG.
recently, aren't most of the 16-bit Mario games up on like WiiWare or whatever? Kyle?
Hey.
Hey! Yeah, so can't
Hey,
you...
can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, all of the Mario games are on Virtual Console, you idiot.
Okay, cool. Oh no, I remember...
Nintendo.
There's one Final Fantasy game that I never understood how to play. And that was Final Fantasy, My Life as King.
Never heard of it.
Wait, is that's not a Final Fantasy?
Sure is. My Life as a King.
Okay. What?
Final Fantasy Crystal
Is that a
Chronicles,
DS
My
game?
Life as King. It was WiiWare. It was a WiiWare exclusive game.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, cool.
Did you ever play like real Crystal Chronicles?
I tried to play it with my friend on his GameCube. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just couldn't get my head around it. Like, why am I carrying this crystal? Why can't I go outside this realm? Why can't? What's happening? This isn't.
It was
Final
such a
Fantasy.
weird game.
Yeah. I didn't like it very much.
The problem was one of the problems was that it was like a a proper like full-length game. But if it was co-op, like I remember one time I played it with me and 2 other friends, and we had a really good time playing it. And we're like, we definitely need to do this again and like play the whole game. Of course, we never played it again. And that's when we were like in high school. Can you imagine like as an adult trying to like regularly get people together enough times to play through an entire game?
Oh man!
Wait, I guess
out
that's kind of what we do.
There was a sequel to My Life as a King. My Life as a Dark Lord.
For some reason, as soon as I heard D, I thought he was going to say My Life as a Dog.
I was, that's what I thought. But I was gonna make the joke like My Life as Emperor, but Dark Lord is way more hilarious.
It takes a dark turn.
So.
As the title suggests, My Life as a Dark Lord is a direct sequel to My Life as a King.
Of course, everyone knows after you've been king, you become a Dark Lord.
Oh no, the protagonist Mira is the daughter of the Dark Lord, the antagonist of the previous game. She lives in a tower that she must defend from marauding adventurers by populating it with monsters and traps. So it's a tower defense game.
Right.
Interesting.
Is it?
Except it's not actually.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys ever play Half Minute Hero?
No.
I saw an LP of it, but I never actually played it myself.
Oh, you gotta play Half Minute Hero. It's so good.
It looks incredibly fucking frustrating, and I don't want to break any more controllers.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Apparently, once you
especially
the half,
when it first came out on PSP, because if you're breaking your controller, you're breaking your PSP.
Yeah, man. Did you buy Vita?
Fuck no.
Yeah, me either. Elliot bought a Vita.
I bought a PSP at launch. They're not gonna get me again.
I liked my PSP. And again,
hold on. I liked my PSP because it let me play Genesis and NES and Super Nintendo games anywhere.
Yeah,
that's what was great about my PSP.
What was great about my PSP is that I rooted it and then turned it into a media player. So I could just stream.
Wait, a PSP is already a media player.
Yeah, but I could stream stuff off my network. Yeah.
Oh, the other great thing about my PSP was that I rooted it and then didn't pay for a single PSP game ever again.
Yes, that is also
except for Half Minute Hero.
I played like all of Monster Hunter 2? Whatever it was called. Oh man, I used to love Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter Freedom Unite.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Freedom is the one I had, I think. But I've been told Dark Souls is not entirely dissimilar to Monster Hunter. Thoughts?
That's probably true.
Oh god, he's gone.
Ugh.
I do hope he hasn't crashed.
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a gateway drug in Monster Hunter.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh man, was I gone?
Yeah.
Anyways, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate's really good, and Dark Souls is a gateway drug to Monster Hunter.
Really? Not the other way around?
No, it's not the other way around.
Oh, okay. Maybe I would like...
Yeah, so like if you're already playing Monster Hunter, Dark Souls like step down in terms of like how crazy you need to be to enjoy it.
I suppose because you can level up in Dark Souls. There's no level in Monster Hunter.
I should go fucking play Monster Hunter right now.
It's a fucking great game.
This is like a thought that I've been having daily for the past 3 months. Like every single day, I'm like, I should go play Monster Hunter.
Always have your PSP with you. Never not have it.
No, it's
just pull it out.
3DS and Wii U.
3DS? I don't know. Monster Hunter on the 3DS.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought a Wii U to play Monster Hunter, even though I wasn't 100% sure that I even liked Monster Hunter yet.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, I did like Monster Hunter, and it was money well spent.
Yeah, man, Monster Hunter's fucking awesome. It's tough as shit.
And I can move my save file back and forth between my 3DS and my Wii U.
That's crazy talk. What are you talking about? Cross-platform
True,
saves?
I can do it.
This is the future. We live in the future.
I mean, of course, I need to have separate utilities for the Wii U and for the 3DS to make it work. And the only way to play online on the 3DS is if you have a Wii U, you can download a free client.
Oh
that,
yeah, the
that
Nintendo
facilitates playing
Wi-Fi
online
thing.
through the Wii U.
Yeah, I heard about that. I thought that was
It's
completely
psychotic.
fucking obtuse and dumb.
Because if you have a Wii U, just fucking buy the Wii U version of Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I don't
Weird.
have a Wii U, by the way.
You should have a Wii U.
I've heard that the Wii U is technically more powerful than the current generation consoles.
I don't know about that.
Well, they are. Or it is, rather.
It's
Is it?
Yeah, pretty sure it is. They wouldn't release.
well,
They wouldn't release a new
I-
console this late into the gen without it being better than the
I don't
other
know,
two
man.
on the market.
Oh,
It's,
wouldn't
it's
they?
Nintendo.
wouldn't they? It's Nintendo.
I
If you
guess.
can play a Mario game, they'll ship it.
You know, I didn't really read into this that much, but I just like weirdly heard offhand last week that like they're not making Wii's anymore.
Like they've stopped active production.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I
No.
know about that.
But I guess it
They
makes sense.
stopped making. No, it doesn't make sense. I mean, they stopped making Wii's after like 7 years. Like the PS2 is like practically still in production.
No, the PS2's dead now, man. I mean, the last game to come out to PS2 was FIFA, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And that
but,
was
like,
just
they
a
kept,
roster update as well.
Yeah.
but they still kept making PS2s like long after any of the games kept coming out on them.
I'm actually really
Because you could
curious.
still
as to
buy
when
a
it stopped
PS2 and
production.
then get all those old things.
Huh, discontinued December 28th, 2012. January 4th,
It's just-
2013. So, yeah, they stopped producing PlayStation 2s this year. Man, that's
Crazy.
Yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
like a 13
Like,
year
that's-
run.
That's why it's so weird for how incredibly successful the Wii was that they're stopping now. I'm assuming because then anyone who doesn't have a Wii and finds themselves wanting a Wii now needs to buy a Wii U so they can play Wii games. I think is the reason that they're doing that.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, 10 days ago, they stopped production of the Wii. October 20th.
Weird.
Yeah.
And the Wii, I mean, the Wii's a better system than the Wii U because it can play GameCube games.
Yeah. Well, can you not play GameCube games in the Wii U?
No,
Well, that's
What?
bullshit.
They took that.
I know.
This is the
Especially
most
because
vocal I've
the
heard
Wii
you
was
all night.
basically just GameCube anyway.
I wonder why they take that out. I mean, it
I
can't
don't-
have been that.
I'm sure there was one thing in the Wii that cost $5 that they were saving that $5 to not put it in the Wii U.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
I still like that. To make the PlayStation 3 backwards compatible with PlayStation 2s, the first batch of them just had a PlayStation 2 inside. That was how they did
More
it.
or less, yeah.
Yeah. And then they went, oh, we're
I
gonna
mean,
have
the
to take that out now.
PS2 basically had that for PS1 also.
But yeah, I suppose. The thing I found really clever about the launch of the PS3 is that for a long time, and I mean, it might still be the case, but I don't think it is anymore. Sony were making huge losses on every console they sold. And it took a while for people to figure out why, and then it turns out that they were willing to accept making a loss on the PlayStation 3 because they knew loads of people would buy it. They knew they'd get millions of units shipped. And they included a Blu-ray player in every unit. So
Yeah.
this is around the time that the HD war was coming up as well, so it was HD DVD versus Blu-ray. And the only way to ensure that your platform would win out if you have a vested interest in it is
Yeah.
if more people have your player than they have their player. So they made the strategic decision to make something like a 50% loss on every console they sold just to get a wide market penetration with the Blu-ray players.
Yep.
So that when
Yeah, PS3.
Yeah.
PS3 killed HD DVD.
Yeah, easily. And when you think about it, that's a really fucking gutsy move to make.
Yeah.
Because if you think how much profit they could have just made off the bat from the initial sales of the PlayStation.
Well, I mean, my video game Asperger's prevents me from not telling you that all video game consoles are sold at a loss.
True, but there was a marked substantial loss for the PlayStation 3.
Probably, yeah.
But I thought that was really gutsy of them.
Interesting. Of course, now, I mean, it's not as if Blu-ray is necessarily that profitable.
Well, you
either.
say that, but because Sony owned the copyright and license to Blu-ray, every Blu-ray that's sold, the encryption of it is technically licensed from Sony. So for every Blu-ray sale that happens, I think Sony gets something like 1 cent, regardless of what film it is. So every Blu-ray that's ever sold,
Yeah.
Sony still get a cut.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
So, you're starting to cut out,
Okay.
and I'm remembering now that I live on Cape Cod, which is this place in America that sticks out into the ocean, and there's no cell phone reception there.
Because it would be too expensive to float towers?
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna cut out at some point.
Okay, that's
Probably just call it now.
okay. So the
Thanks
next
for,
time you drop,
thanks.
we'll do okay.
Thanks for talking to me.
That's fine, man.
Right.
You know, anytime.
Stuff,
Next time you want to do a 2.5-hour drive and we're streaming something, we'll do this again.
All right,
Yeah.
that's every Wednesday.
Okay. Sounds fun for me. Take it easy, man.
Yep. See
Bye.
ya.
See ya.
You know, now's probably a good time for me to go get that sandwich. I'm really fucking hungry. So,
You're always hungry.
I am. But shut up. You don't have to tell people that. You shoot your face.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
I thought he'd already gone. Is he still there? No, he's gone. Okay, do you think you can hold the
I'll.
stream?
I can try. I have to focus intently. I've got 1 hit left against Deathstroke. At the moment.
Die? And
I'm not dying. I'm just nearly done.
Alright, fine, I'll wait for you to die.
Oh, I can't remember how to do this bit. It's not
Headbutt
telling me.
him.
That's it.
Smash and wail on him. Get 25 hits in.
Oh, I did it. Oh. Now Amplex is following us on Twitch. Thanks, dude.
Cheers, buddy. So here's the deal. I'm going to go make a sandwich.
Alright.
So everyone in the chat now gets to experience Mark on his own holding the stream.
Talk to me. Talk to me, guys.
Yeah, you're going to have to talk to
Yeah,
him because
please.
he's got no personality at all.
Bland
Back in a minute.
as something that's bland. Alright. I'm not singing a song. Glorp. Talking this. Yeah, but they were shouting about stupid shit. I don't know. Alright. Has anyone else played Arkham Origins yet, or is it just me? I know Elliot's played it, but he's been working, so he's not got as far as me. He was driving, and he's basically going to lose cell phone reception in a bit. So, yeah. The first time I saw that bit of Penguin, I thought it was his bare chest. Me and Chris had a bit of a laugh about that. Alright. Batman games are pretty good. If you like Batman and good games, and they're pretty good. Origins has had a bit of flack because it is pretty much identical. Like even though it's set in the past, it's got like the same like sort of gadgets and stuff as City. Penguin is actually voiced by Nolan North. If you can believe that. But yeah, Origins and City are very, very similar. But I mean, I quite like the Arkham storyline, so I'm quite enjoying it still. Oh no, Amblex. I really like the City. I think City was better than Asylum, and I'm still liking. I mean, I've completed Origins already. It's New Game Plus, and I'm still playing it. So
plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep it safe won't lift a finger.
ask me about Batman.
Bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye.
My favorite Pokemon,
I will.
Sonic. Fuck off. Oh no, I mean I've been playing. Well, I completed Pokemon Y about 2 days after it came out. I'm still playing it because there's still loads of stuff to do. My favourite Pokemon from Pokemon newest gen is definitely Tyrantrum. Sonic games, I really like Sonic 3 is probably my favourite. I haven't really played much of the newer ones. Sonic Generations is really good. Yeah, that's my opinions on Sonic games. Any Pokemon. I don't know. There's just so many that I really like. I really like Golurk from Generation 5. He was just a big like ghost ground statue. I always have when I play through Generation 5. I always get him as soon as I can. I don't really play competitive that much. I like breeding. I like the idea of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a really great Pokemon, but then I just never play like competitively. I wouldn't know about that. I like breeding and collecting in Pokemon. You know, they had to drop the "Gotta catch 'em all" slogan because it's just pretty much impossible now because there's just so many.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
The first, I was trying to get a female Chespin because Chespin was my starter, and the first female one I got was Adamant, so I was pretty happy about that. I don't know about the IVs or anything. I haven't gone looked at them though.
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
There's men on the balcony. That could be my way in.
Sonic Lost World for Wii U and 3DS. Apparently it's not great, which kind of sucks because Generations was the second most recent, and that was pretty good.
How you been doing?
I've just been talking chat. You talked about favourite Pokemon. Oh shit. What's your
What did I
favourite?
miss? What's my favourite Pokemon?
Yeah, what's your favourite Pokemon?
Good question.
I
Of
said-
any generation, are we talking?
Any generation. I said my favourite of Generation 6, which is Tyrantrum. Then they said no, all of them. So I said Golurk. He's from
Okay.
Gen 5.
Yeah, you see, while I enjoy Pokemon, I'm not as fanatical about it. So I'm probably going to have to say Bulbasaur.
Alright. I don't. There's going to be a lot of people who get mad at this, but I don't really like the look of Venusaur.
It's because you're a fucking idiot.
You know, he's really ugly. I don't know.
You're ugly.
Well, yeah.
Penguin murdered Black. He was the killer. It doesn't add up.
So yeah, I think I've played a game from every generation. So I had
This crime
something from Gen 1. What was Gen 2?
the fire and the exposure to
Gold and Silver
make identifying the victims difficult.
and Crystal.
The male victim is wearing a
I
black
think I skipped that, but then I got Heart Gold later.
by him as Roman
Oh yeah, I had Heart Gold. That's pretty good.
Mm.
Had my Heart Gold has my favorite. Well, Heart Gold and Soul Silver have my favorite, like side games for Pentathlon.
Mhm.
They were so good.
identify the female victim.
Oh my god, I probably played that at least
You
10
mean
hours.
you didn't like Poker Studios in black and
Oh,
white?
fuck that! I couldn't be bothered with that. Pokemon Contest is alright, but Pentathlon is probably the only like side game I've played a lot of, apart from Voltorb Flip, but that's a bit different.
So what's in
Fire spread as a result of the molecule.
X and Y? What side games in that?
Because
Because I know there's the EX training,
yeah,
and
there's
the Pokemon.
Pokemon and Me. That's probably it, really. That's really what it's meant to be. I guess there's the PR videos,
Mm.
but yeah.
So Pokemon and Me, what is that all about? Because I've got it on,
I haven't done
and he's just bouncing around, wants some kind of cake. I don't get it.
fucking. You got one fat cunt of a Pokemon.
Hey, language.
Sorry.
Bullet was fired from a revolver.
Try and stay at least mildly respectable.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm British, man. It's not. It's not that bad.
Yeah, international audiences, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Sensitive colonial ears.
Sorry, what were we saying? Oh, Pokemon and Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play around with your Pokemon. You can it mimics your head movements and some weird stuff, and then there's free statistics or something, and they improve, and then
Well, it sounds like you know a lot about this topic.
I don't. And then Eevee evolves into Sylveon. So
What?
yeah.
Where did that come from?
Well, you know there's Sylveon, the fairy type Eevee evolution.
No, but okay.
It's new in
Only thing I know for certain
X and Y.
the shooter was
Yeah.
Because they had to got a new type. We're going to have an evolution about it, right?
white streaks are
And to actually get Sylveon, you have to do loads of stuff in Pokemon and Me.
victims.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You see, I miss the good old days when stuff would just evolve because it got to a certain level. None of this,
no.
only evolves if you trade it, or it's holding wheat.
it's holding Reet. why that? There's
Pokemon can only evolve when it's raining on a Thursday, and if your name's Dave.
there's a Pokemon that only evolves if you have your 3DS upside down.
What the fuck?
I know. There's a Pokemon that only evolves in rain as well.
It's so stupid. It's really fucking dumb.
You said about trading evolutions. There was trading evolutions in Generation 1.
Were there?
Yeah, Graveler
That's
into
why they never
Golem.
traded, because,
Graveler into
no one had a
Golem.
trade cable.
Haunter into Gengar is a trade evolution, I think. And Machoke into Machamp. Everyone's off the top of my head.
Could you catch those wild?
What? Machamp?
Machamp and Gengar.
No.
Oh. But you'd have to know that happens beforehand, because you're like, oh dude, can I have your Machamp? Or your Machop?
Machoke.
Machoke. And you try and send it to you, and it's like, oh my god, it's evolving! You're like, no, fuck no, I don't want an evolved version. I just want a cute little dude that punches things.
You still get the Pokedex of the Machoke as well.
Yeah, but what if you actually wanted the Machoke?
Then you better catch a Machop and evolve it.
Sounds dumb. I don't like it. I don't like new things.
No.
If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing.
So Glope said that the new fairy type's going to completely ruin competitive play, and I'd like to know why.
It's a new type.
But why would it ruin competitive play? Surely they've thought about this. They would have balanced it, surely.
Text messages to Roman Scion.
I think the fairy type probably good for competitive play because Now dragons have more than what, 2 weaknesses,
But this crime took place several days
and one of because dragon only had 2 weaknesses. One of them was dragon. So if you're having a dragon versus dragon matchup, I don't know much about competitive play, but it was just a bit. It just, I don't know. It just sounded weird to me. So now you can have fairy versus dragon and or whatever.
I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify
This is a surprisingly good sandwich.
Surprisingly good. I thought you said it was going to be the most amazing sandwich in the world.
Alfred.
Well, I didn't want to leave it for too long, so I just made a cheese and tomato sandwich.
All right. You didn't have the steak.
No, I've got the steak,
That's where I'm going.
but I can't be asked to spend like 20 minutes preparing a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Plus, you probably would have killed yourself.
I was doing alright.
You can't do it, you guys. just gotta end it now.
Just hear a gunshot, and Batman is just standing there forever.
Oh man. Glow and Ampex just talking about Hydro Thunder. That's the greatest game.
I haven't never heard of it.
Get the fuck out of the stream.
If I get out, the stream's over. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's a good point. So Hydro Thunder was a racing game, but you raced in boats. It was
Oh
awesome.
wow.
It had like the best wave physics of any game that I've played.
Bevan Rave Race.
Better.
Is that a game? I feel like I made that up.
You may have made that up.
I'm probably thinking of a real game, but I just don't know the name of it.
Delta 4-4. No response from HQ. Please proceed inside to confirm HQ status.
No, he really doesn't know what Hydro Thunder was because he's an uneducated pleb.
Yep.
I
Accurate.
apologise to the stream.
I'm sorry.
Why is it that food tastes better when you're hungry?
That's probably got a really simple answer. I can't think of. Yeah. Oh shit! I missed that building. Well, that was bad. Where am I going? Oh, I need to go to Batcave. Okay. No, I was just following the thing on the map, and it's just I'm like I get to the water. I'm like, okay.
Look at that bad boy. That's the fucking game you wanted to play when you were a kid.
I'm gonna have a look. What tab? Looks pretty cool.
Pretty cool. It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Oh shit! Accidentally closed the stream.
God damn yeah, that one, Glow Up. That was a fucking awesome game. I used to love that shit.
I remember playing this game in the South End Amusements. I can't remember what it's called, but you were like deep sea divers. They had to kill loads of monsters. It was pretty great. It's pretty much the only game me and my brother played when we were there. Well, that and 2P Machines.
I'm really interested in this game where you're deep sea divers that have to kill a bunch of monsters.
Yeah,
You sure it exists? Like
I'm
in
pretty sure it exists.
deep sea.
I can't remember what it's called, but that's pretty much what we did.
Okay, I've googled for deep sea divers that kill monsters.
Okay. I'm called Alfred.
So the first hit, the Ocean Hunter,
Link me a picture of it.
a 1998 shooting gallery game
That sounds, yeah. That
developed by
sounds,
Sega.
Endless Ocean. Link me the one.
Now, Endless Ocean's that new diving one where you go
Yeah.
to fish.
Link me a picture
So
of this.
I'm going to read you the synopsis
Okay,
of the
yeah,
story,
link me it.
and you're going to tell me if it's the one you want. So, a
Alright.
new civilization is flourishing in the seas of an alternate steampunk world.
No.
In ocean monsters are attacking shipping vessels, harbours, humans, and native marine life with increasing frequency. Ordinary marine predators, such as sharks, have begun to follow in the sea monsters' wake to scavenge what they can from the destruction that's been caused. Frightened for their lives, the people issue bounties on the monsters' heads. As the underwater adventures Torrell and Chris, you head out to defeat the horrible creatures. In addition to the 7 great monsters, secondary bounties are issued for a number of lesser sea monsters.
I
you
don't
sure
remember
that-
any of the steampunk shit, but it does sound like it because I remember getting money for completing the missions, which is basically just your score. So it might have been that. What was it called?
The Ocean Hunter?
Ocean Hunter. I'm gonna look it up on Wikipedia quickly. It just sounds.
There's no pictures on Wikipedia if that's what you're looking for. Does this look familiar to you?
Yeah, that Ocean Hunter is definitely it.
Really?
Yep.
That looks dumb as shit.
It's fucking great.
Really?
This was like 1998 to like 2000. I was 6.
Okay. I keep forgetting that you're a child.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's got the weirdest guns on it.
Yeah. Because like it's like a scuba thing, isn't it?
I guess, but they still look weird.
Man, Ocean Hunter's great.
You should buy it. Buy yourself an arcade version when you get a house. Put it in your garage.
Maybe I will.
Mm.
Oh man, I don't want to buy an arcade machine. If I did, it'd probably just be a 2p machine. That's like the only thing. That and Ocean Hunters are the only things I played at arcades.
So a friend of mine's got a pinball machine.
Oh yeah,
The Bride of Pinbot. God, I'm bad at it.
Bride of Pinbot.
Yeah, so the Pinbot table's a pretty famous table.
Right.
And so is Bride of Pinbot, actually. But he's got a friend who refurbishes pinball machines.
Okay.
So his friend said, do you mind storing this in your garage for a bit? That was about 2 years ago. Yeah. Still there. And every time I go round, I try and make her a woman, but it never works.
Make
There's
her a
one part-
woman.
Yeah, well, the whole point is you're supposed to... It's pretty sexist, I'll be honest.
Right.
So you have to activate her various robot parts by getting your balls in the right spot.
Okay.
To activate her ocular implants, you have to get both of your balls in her eyes. And then once you activate that, you have to run your balls over her face, and then you've made her feel like a woman.
Oh
Then you go
Jesus.
bonus. I'm not
My
saying
God.
it's a game all about equality, but it's a pretty fun pinball game.
It's one of your balls over her face to make
Yep.
her feel like a woman.
Yep. It's not until you hear it said back to you that you realise how ridiculous it is.
Yeah. Wow.
We're talking about the Bride of Pinbot table. It's a pinball machine. I'll see if I can find some info on it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
amazing.
Yeah, that's the one. The primary plot of the machine, Bride of Pinbot, revolves around the eponymous female robot that makes up the majority of the playfield. The robot begins in a semi-completed state, requiring the player to activate her voice circuits and her eyes, then cause her to metamorphosis into a human female. Each of these events occurs when the player makes shots up the left ramp to lock balls. A 2-ball multi-ball begins, and once the player locks 2 balls in her eyes, enabling her to see. During multi-ball, locking the 2 balls again begins her metamorphosis into a full woman. The machine reverts to an incomplete robot when multi-ball ends. Yeah, you have to roll your balls over her face to make her turn into a woman. Yeah,
Wow. I know what it actually means, but that doesn't make it any better. Really?
yeah, pinball's kind of weird like that.
Oh, wow.
It's a pretty good game though.
Oh, I'm never gonna get over it. It's just too funny. Hey, look, it's Gordon.
No, it's a vent that you're throwing off.
No, look, it's gone.
No, you're in a vent. Oh look, it's good.
You're a bit behind. Like,
Obviously, I'm
even
watching
more in the stream. Like I'm on the stream, and I said, "Look, it's Gordon," when it was actually on Gordon.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think Hydro Thunder the Hurricane is on the 360. I don't know. I've heard conflicting reports about that. Some people say it's just like Hydro Thunder, but it's just basically a graphical update, and some people say it's awful. But I don't know. I'm hesitant to play. I don't want my memories sullied. Why'd you have to beat the cops up?
Because they're corrupt as they come.
How do you know they're all corrupt? Do you have a corruption scanner?
No, but it's it's sort of. I mean, you know anyway because Batman says it, but it also comes to light later in the
You're
game
corrupt
about
because
stuff.
I said so.
Well, it comes to light later in the game, actually later in this building, actually, that Brandon, who's like the leader of the SWAT, or GCPD, he's not the new commissioner, but he's out for the bounty on your head as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he's getting all the SWAT guys to actually attack you as well.
You mean the police force are trying to attack a vigilante?
Yeah.
Going around town illegally beating people up?
Yep.
How dare they do their jobs? Sleep now. There's a lot of bats everywhere.
Yeah, I am the Batman.
Doesn't mean you spontaneously cause bats.
I guess not.
Can't you just like... Are you actually here just to beat everyone up?
No, I'm here to gain access to the criminal database.
So why don't you just stealth there?
Because there's people in the array, I don't know.
You're the worst.
Yep.
Look, like that guy you just hit 19 times.
I had to hear him so many times because they got body armor on.
There's
So
no
I have
way
to just
he's
stun
not
them and
dead.
do beatdown. It's all body armor, I have to do the same beatdown every time. Oh well. Got me to a 79 hit combo.
What's your
Jeez.
record?
I think that's it. I'm not sure if I can look anywhere.
Blammo!
Yep. No. Alright, yeah.
Telling you, man. Batman is definitely putting these people in intensive care.
Yep. I mean, the whole before this mission, you're meant to. You have to anyway. You have to go back to the Batcave to get a concussion detonator, so you don't end up beating him up so much.
How does that work?
And then you don't even have to use it. I don't know how it's not. It doesn't really work because it just makes it just basically stuns them for a little bit when in
Beat
combat.
that hobo up.
It's loose lips.
Oh, okay. Beat him up.
Interrogate him.
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win. It
You read much Batman?
overrides electronic lock.
No, like I said, I mean, I've got...
Now you gotta let
I had. I think I've still got those comics.
Mm.
And I keep meaning to read them. But I've just not got around to it yet.
I'm
I don't know,
sorry.
what's your favourite series out of the New 52?
Wonder Woman probably.
Runda Ruin.
Yep.
Is that the capital city of Rakunda?
Yes. Tick.
So why Wonder Woman? What's so great about it?
It's not like your typical superhero story because it's actually because she's so heavily involved in all like Greek mythology and stuff.
Hmm.
I find it really like interesting. Basically.
Oh, okay.
I'm really enjoying Flash as well.
See, I like the Flash,
Yeah.
but think I like the concept of Flash. I've never actually read his comics.
They're pretty good at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I should get into it, but I just haven't because I'm a terrible human being. Oh, so what do you think of Arrow so far?
I'm still really liking it. I liked it in Series 1. You didn't
I
like
thought
it as
took
much.
a while for it to find its feet in Series 1.
Yeah. Oh god, it's bad. There's no episode tonight.
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah.
So how do you think they're going to introduce Flash? Because they introduced Black Canary, which didn't have his sonic powers. She had a little sonic device.
Yeah.
So what, do you reckon the Flash is just going to be in a red sports car? Like
Would
a
have
superpowered Segway?
would his version of like the Rogue Speed then? They all just have different coloured cars.
Yep.
So Flash just becomes like
Vin Diesel, basically.
yeah, it's just the Fast and the Furious. And that's what the series will be. No,
Well,
because
series,
they've said that that's how they're introducing powers into the series. I mean, he's probably not going to have powers in the episode he's first in, which is episode 8 and 9.
That's pretty late in the series for him to not have powers.
It seems no of Arrow.
Yeah.
Have you not seen how they're doing it?
No, I have not. You have to enlighten me.
Episode 8 and 9 is going to be a two-part with Flash,
Right.
and then episode 20 something, 23, I think. It's
Oh,
going to be like
24 episode series.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was either
Thought
23 or
12.
21.
Oh.
I know it's 20 plus episodes series.
Oh, see, I thought they were doing the usual 12 episode series thing.
I believe season 1 was 23.
Yeah, but considering how bad it was.
No, loads of people really liked it, actually.
Yeah, well, lots of people are
You're
wrong.
you're in the minority of that. But then the episode 21 or 23 is going to be like a backdoor pilot for a Flash series, and that's probably going to be his origin.
Oh, like they did with Smallville and what was that series that they piloted in Smallville?
I have no idea, I didn't watch Smallville.
But it wasn't good.
Yeah, I heard that.
I mean, they tried to make an Aquaman series, and the pilot looked good for Aquaman. Truthfully. But it never went anywhere. Which is a shame, because it looked like a pretty good
And
interpretation.
they weren't just playing it for laughs or anything, it wasn't a comedy.
Yeah.
Aquaman's pretty, badass.
Yeah, but he gets a bad rap, because, let's be honest, he had sort of a bad run at the start.
Yeah.
He is king of the 70s, so,
Yeah.
you know. He's got the largest kingdom of anyone on Earth,
Yep.
if you think about it. Plus he's a beefy as fuck.
Yep.
Did you ever get around to playing Injustice? That's all.
I haven't got it.
Oh.
I don't have a PS3.
We should totally do some Injustice streams when you come round.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to see what the story is like, 'cause apparently it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure that I've read the story before. But
Ah,
and
god damn
I
it.
think Justice League, the cartoon series,
Alright.
basically did the same story,
Yeah.
where Superman of Earth 2 melts the president's brain because the president's Lex Luthor.
Right. It's just like,
It's
just-
grimdark.
yeah. But it's just like, what if Superman was a bit darker? Oh, everything changes.
Well, yeah, I mean, the most powerful being on the
Yeah.
planet decides to do a power grab. You kind of fall in behind him or you fall on the floor.
Even, like, I remember them saying he's so powerful, even the universe, which he doesn't exist in, someone thinks of him, like, makes him up, and starts a comic about him.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
powerful.
our
for a
universe, if you
character.
didn't get it.
There was that episode of the Justice League where they got transported to another universe, and they were like, "These are the comics I used to read when I was a kid. It's Catman."
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
It's
I've
like,
seen that one.
Oh, it turns out that guy could like dream our world or something.
It was
and then
Green
he just wrote-
Lantern. It was John Stewart's Green Lantern. It's like, these were the comics I used to read.
Yeah, that was a dumb episode.
Justice League TV series, right?
That was the. Was it the Infinity Treadmill or whatever it is?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was probably the target audience for that cartoon when it came out. You know.
Oh, was it the Cosmic Treadmill
I don't know.
that the Flash has that he can run on and spin time backwards?
That was in the comic recently. Well, I say recently, like 2 years ago now. I guess
Cosmic Treadmill.
something like that.
Yeah, it is. It's Cosmic Treadmill. Yeah, that plays a big part in Injustice.
Okay.
It's pretty dumb. I should probably get some of the DLC for Injustice. Apparently, it's got Lobo in it now.
Yeah. Well, Injustice is a video game storyline combined with a comic book storyline.
Well, didn't they make a companion comic book after the video game came out?
While it was coming out, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's probably ended now, but yeah, I seen people talk about that in the DC thread.
Mm. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Injustice is a good game, but I kind of got used to more the Tekken speed of fighting.
Yeah, when
And
this
then-
is more Mortal Kombat, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you move over to Mortal Kombat, which is a lot slower. And I just feel like a fish out of water when I try and do anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a good game. I'm bad at beating ups, is what I'm saying. I'm bad at video games. So I've chosen the wrong hobby. I think.
Yeah. I'm alright at video games.
No, you're pretty bad at video games. You've died twice already on this section.
This is difficult. It's like 4 dudes with body armor.
God, you don't know. You don't get it, guys. This is proper hard. You went there, man. You went there.
I'm just doing. I'm just countering now, and I'm doing pretty well.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you get mobbed? Just constantly counter until you can get some space.
Kinda, yeah, I guess.
So does Ra's al Ghul appear in this game?
No, but Shiva. I can't actually look at her profile, I guess.
So yeah, like Glorf was saying, Injustice is basically just Mortal Kombat 9 with DC characters.
Yeah. There's Shiva.
I enjoyed the storyline. I mean, I completed the game in one sitting. Well, as much as you can complete a beat 'em up game. I complete the single player, I guess.
So look, Shiva. She's in it.
Okay, I don't know who she is.
She's a member of the League of Assassins, I think.
Yeah, but everyone in the mate's a member of the League of Assassins at this point.
Yeah.
My name's Dave. I'm going to serve you some hot dogs. I'm also a member of the League of Assassins. Ra's al Ghul has specially treated these hot dogs. They are delicious. I am an assassin.
I mean, then the hot dog is poison, because that's his speciality.
Yep.
That's how he kills people.
It is a delicious death. So in the place where I work, we have a bunch of contractors, and there's a running joke that the contractors make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
They didn't help themselves by one of them bringing in smoked salmon and caviar as a snack. I was like, you fucking pricks.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Why would you do that?
It's pretty funny though.
Yeah. There we go.
So this game was made by a different studio, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's by Warner Brothers in Montreal.
Why's that?
Because Rocksteady are working on... I'm guessing Rocksteady are working on next Batman one. Next Batman game. But they probably said, oh no, we're going to need some extra time on this or something. So that's probably not going to come out for a while. No, yeah, okay. So Warner Brothers Montreal. Warner Brothers
what's
got
their
Montreal.
pedigree? What have Warner Brothers Montreal brought out in the past?
I think they've done good games. I can't remember what they are. I remember reading about them earlier.
Did they do...
Wikipedia.
What was that Batman vs Joker's game?
Gotham City Imposters. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Monolith did that.
Or was that Monolith?
Yeah. That was a really good game.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I wasn't any good at it, but I liked it.
I was pretty good at it.
Yeah, you were alright. Warner Brothers games. What have they brought out? Oh, apparently Monolith Productions is part of Warner Brothers Interactive.
Oh.
So it's NetherRealm. Oh. And Rocksteady. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
I suppose. That's it, Trondheim.
Tron time.
Oh no, Turbine and Needham. Never mind. I can't read. Oh, okay, so they've only ever made 3 games. Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, Batman
Oh.
Arkham Origins, and Cartoon Universe?
Right.
So they did the Wii U port for Arkham City, Arkham
Which-
Origins, this game, and a PC game called Cartoon Universe.
I don't know who I looked up then who I thought actually did something good.
The hell is... Okay, chat, if you know what Cartoon Universe is, educate me, because the Wikipedia link just goes to a list of games.
I want to do a tightrope.
Oh, hang on. So, apparently Cartoon Universe is a web-based Looney Tunes game with
Okay.
Scooby-Doo characters in,
Right.
but it's not yet available in my region.
Oh man.
I know, man, I wanted to play as Shaggy.
Oh shit. That's bad.
Yeah, so they don't have the best pedigree.
No.
But to be fair, out of the 3 games that they've made, one was a port of an already good game, and if they did this game on their own, then it at least holds up to the other 2 games.
Yeah.
So it could be worse. Could be Daikatana.
That's right.
Did you know John Romero's going to make you his bitch?
I did.
Yeah. Wouldn't you have been 1 year old when that came out?
Probably. I played a lot of Duke Nukem 3D with my dad, so
Yeah.
yeah, a lot. My dad and my brother. Probably the first. Well, no. Probably one of the first competitive multiplayer games I played. Because we were killing each other, obviously. First multiplayer game I played was probably Gunstar Heroes, so it was
You
great.
should play. You should play Daikatana.
I don't know.
There was another game that came out around the same time that I genuinely liked, but looking back was awful. It was Die by the Sword.
Yeah.
Should you ever play that?
Have I played Die by the Sword?
Yeah.
No.
The reason it was good, well, the reason I enjoyed it at least, is because the sword mapped to your mouse.
Okay.
So if you wiggled the mouse, the sword would move, and that's how you had to do sword combat. So, you know, Teenage Me thought, this is amazing, this is the future of video games.
Yeah.
No, it was fucking awful. I'm gonna look it up now.
I'm going to tightrope take down. There we go. Oh yeah.
Die by the Sword,
I'm gonna be killed though.
1998.
I'm dead.
Not surprised you're bad at video games.
Yeah.
Looks like justice has finally been served, fellas.
I want to see some screenshots of this game.
What's under that?
Die by the Sword.
Yeah. Oh, it looks as bad as I remember.
Well, you remembered it being good though.
Yeah, well, everything looks good in hindsight.
Yeah, that's true.
When I look back, every game I played had the best graphics. Man, look at these fine polygons.
So for the whole new release of Beyond Two Souls,
Yeah?
I remember playing Indigo.
Indigo Prophecy.
Indigo Prophecy. I know.
Fahrenheit 911 or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
no, just Fahrenheit.
It was just Fahrenheit.
I remember it as Fahrenheit because that's what it's called here. I really enjoyed that game.
I never played it.
I really enjoyed it. Was it actually any good? I don't know. Because everyone's saying, "Oh, David Cage is just a hack," and well,
Amp's.
I'm-
Say goodbye to Amp. Don't be rude.
bye, Amp.
Yeah, that's right. You be sociable.
He's 2 hours ahead of us, so
Yeah, it's fair enough, I suppose. That means that we should probably cut an end to the stream at some point. Probably in the next 4 minutes, so it ends.
yeah. Let me finish this room and then I'll end it.
Well, you've been dicking around in this room for about 20 minutes, so hurry the fuck up. But yeah, you were saying about Indigo Prophecy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not saying was it actually any good because everyone's saying, well, loads of people are saying it. The David
I
Cage
think
games
for its
are.
time, it was good.
I've been really liking it because it was so different to every other game I had ever played.
Mm.
I think that's why I liked it anyway.
Oh, did you read that Ellen Page is suing Sony?
I heard that on the Bombcast.
Yeah, so
I'm not sure it's actually true.
Well, I don't know. It's one of these things where the media, she says one thing and the media goes, "Oh my god, she's going to sue everyone."
Yeah.
I mean, it is very creepy that they modelled a fully nude version of her character when it wasn't required.
Mm.
And the argument of, well, it's probably easier to model the full character. All right, fair enough. It is probably better for movement's sake that you have a full-bodied character.
Yeah.
But you don't have to model a vagina. Not really, do you?
No.
It's kind of creepy. And you can't even say that they were just reusing art assets later in the game, because I played the game and you don't get any full frontal nudity. There's a couple of rape scenes, but no full frontal nudity. But yeah, Beyond Two Souls is a weird game as well. And it bugs me the way she pronounces Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, she pronounces it Aiden. But that's not how you pronounce names. You can't just make shit up because you think it sounds good.
Why have they... No one's moving. Oh.
Surely that should make things easier for you.
Well, some of them have body armor, so I can't do the silent takedowns.
Can't you invert them?
I can, but I need to get them under the actual ledges first.
Hmm.
And bullets are doing like a fuckload of damage, so I can't
Yeah,
really get hit.
bullets
at all.
will do that.
Well, it's they do a lot more now.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you ever play Heavy Rain?
I don't have a PS3. It
Oh, yeah, it
it
never
was an
came out on-
exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have played it if I did have PS3, but
So Beyond Two Souls is the first. Is the first of that. That's I can't remember the studio's name. I'm terrible at this. But it's the first game I've played from that studio.
Quantic Dream.
Yes, Quantic Dream.
Yeah.
And they're weird in that they're not so much games as they are interactive stories, which I
Yeah.
suppose you could boil any game down to. But the gameplay elements are so void of essentially player choice that you're railroaded to an extent towards the end. I mean, things will change and stuff based on what actions you take, but it's not a bad experience. It's different, I think.
Yeah, that's what like Fahrenheit was like.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, yeah, it did become really weird at the end because like apparently the internet became the enemy, like as like a robot or something. It was really weird.
Old Robo Internet.
Yeah. Oh, robo internet.
He's at it again. Wasn't that basically the plot of Ghost in the Shell? That an AI developed in the internet.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex was a great series.
I should really watch it.
Yeah, you should. It's fucking great. And then they made a film afterwards, which was done by the same studio, but wasn't part of the Standalone Complex series. It was a direct sequel to Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it now. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me.
Is this guy gonna come over here? Can I even? Oh shh! Ooh, how did that guy not see me? Holy shit! I was lucky.
Innocence. That was it. Ghost in the Shell 2, Innocence.
Where's this guy going?
Man, you're taking a long time to clear this room out.
Sorry, is this like two last dudes, and it's just they're not splitting up. I mean, I guess I can. Oh shit!
Just go down there and punch them.
I'll die if I do that, and then I have to do the whole room again. Why can't I?
Can't you throw a smoke pellet? Go and
I'm
take one guy out?
trying to. That's what I'm trying to do. They wouldn't let me. I guess now, if they come up here,
How hard is it to see a guy in a purple suit like running around?
I know, right? There's no vantage points I can get on now. We destroyed them all. I've only got one hit left.
Well,
So
can't you
it's-
just like do those vent takedowns?
Yes, but it's just getting them over the vent. It's annoying. This guy is running around quite a lot.
Were you doing Predator Challenger maps in this room?
Yeah. Because it's one of the first... I think it's... No, actually, is the first proper Predator room.
Hmm.
Okay, now this guy I can just beat up. Here's the last dude.
Is this a body armor guy?
Yeah.
Alright. Do a wall takedown or whatever it is. Oh, you're just gonna punch him.
Yeah, that's how you do it in normal combat, so...
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, son.
Alright, save him. I'm gonna quit him.
Okay, cool. We done?
Yep.